Hey guys, hey, it's me, Jimmy Lou from the Messy Craft Corner. Come say hello, you guys. Hello to everyone. Hello, hello. We're going to work on our purple journal today. But before I pull out the purple journal stuff, I wanted to show you kind of what we've been working on so far. Over in the Journal of the Month class because, hey, it's really, really cool to show you. So, let me see. Let's delete this comment. There we go. So come say hello. And we're going to hang out for a bit. And we're just going to work in the purple journal some and see how far we can get with it. And all of the fun stuff. So if you didn't know, we're doing this year a Journal of the Month. You have to purchase in 3-month increments because, well, it's just so darn fun. Okay, and we have lots of fun. Hello, Darla. Hello, hello. Some of you are new and maybe didn't know about the Journal of the Month. So if you purchase a 3-month time frame of it, there is some dust underneath my... You guys see that? Ooh, Jimmy Lou has to figure out how to take that off and clean that. Anyways, you get all of the stuff for January and February in your kit. I showed what was in the February kit the other day, and I just was thinking to myself, I was going to send them some elastic to make one of these, and I forgot all about sending the elastic, you guys, so I'll have to send that next time. Hello, how are you? Hello. Thanks for spreading us out far and wide, deep and wide. We can sing that song for it, right? Deep and wide. Hey, okay, so we did everything on the cover. So they learned how to make the cover with a pretty big spine. Okay, so tassels and stuff can get hung here. I have not done my tassel from the Tassel of the Month kit yet. Somebody needs to be like, Jimmy Lou, get your tassel done. Can you do that tomorrow?
All 4 of those cut?
Yes, I want them all cut.
Okay.
Yep, right in half.
Okay, what about tomorrow?
Tomorrow, can you be on my butt and say, hey, would you please do your Tassel of the Month and put it on your book? So I stopped saying, I didn't do my tassel yet.
Oh, you better do your tassel tomorrow.
I forget all about it.
Tassel of the Month tomorrow.
So they got all of the stuff to make the journal, including the lace, the paper, the chipboard was cut to size. They got a plastic snowflake, and then they needed to embellish it however they wanted to. I did add you guys that are in that class, look at, I added my little snowflake pin. And we got special printables from Cynthia. They do go along with the printables she already has. So they could purchase the tags and the ephemera and stuff if they wanted to. But they got these special papers, you guys. Look at, we've got pockets. And you know what I did? You guys, I dyed my tags and stuff. I took them out and I dyed my tags and I forgot to put them back in here. Go figure. So we did these little flip outs yesterday. So they learned how to do all of this in the Journal of the Month class, including these hidden paper clips that are so sweet and all the fun stuff. You got your tassel done before me. I know, Molly, I'm a slacker. We learned all about using the border punches yesterday. They made pockets, or I taught them how to do pockets. Look at how pretty those look. And then we also did a belly band, and guys, look what I remembered how to do. Bazinga! I remembered! So that is in this book. And then they learned how to do a waterfall. These are pockets. These are each pocket, so they could put a journal card or a tag inside of it, and then it's held closed with that. Super cute. So, and that's kind of where we ended yesterday, except for there's a pocket here, and these all had tags in them. So I said to them, next time, it's not technically February, but it's almost February, so we could do February's signature and then work on completing the rest of January. So if you purchase a 3-month Journal of the Month right now, what you're going to get is all the stuff to make the cover, the snowflakes and stuff from January, the chipboard. They got a little mini bead kit. Look at these mini bead kits they got. They're so stinking sweet, you guys. These little bead kits they got. Okay, in the Shopify, you can find how to purchase. So you want to purchase 3, 6, 9, or 12 months. At the end of March, the 12-month deal will go away. So there is a deal. The more you purchase, the more of the deal. So at the end of the 3 months, this book will be available for purchase. Okay, Purple Journal. Purple Journal. Hang on one second. I should show them that other book I finished in the Bookmakers yesterday. Huh? So yesterday, Bookmakers learned a very valuable lesson in their class, and that was how to tear and repair. It was not a fabric cover. That was a chipboard cover. So you get all of the chipboard and the paper and they got fabric, guys. I have fabric somewhere from that kit that I didn't even use. They got some white snowflake fabric. I'm not even sure what I did with mine. I'll have to look for it. I may have sent it because I needed it in a kit. But anyways, they got fabric. They got, you ask them. They'll tell you all the stuff they got. Okay, in Bookmakers, we were putting together this tall skinny, and when I stitched in my signature, I tore the file folder. This is what happens when you use Dollar Tree file folders. Buy the better file folders. Go to Walmart, go to Staples. Don't buy the Dollar Tree ones. I was like, yeah, try the Dollar Tree. I got to tell you, they're not as good. So we put on this little pin. Look at you guys. It's glistening. Our flowers are glistening. And then, so this is just a one signature. Just a one signature with all the frilly frou-frous. And when we open it, we've got tuck spots. This flips open. This is a tall pocket. We've got tuck spots with lace. We've got paper clips holding journal cards, lots of places to write or to add photos. Now, I want to add some more of these ladies. Now, you guys saw the ladies yesterday when we did Bev's journal, but I got to tell you, I'm going to use some more in this journal as well, because I could add one on here and she would just look pretty. But look how pretty she makes that layout look. So we have tuck spot here. We've got writing paper, a double belly band, chalkboard. You can write on that. They got, yikes, you guys, I glued this together. I'm pulling it apart on the wrong side. I'm going to have to be really careful opening that up. This is the center of the signature, and this was supposed to hold that all together, but I may have closed it a little too soon yesterday. This is when, if you have a boo-boo and it tears the paper, you just add one of those ladies. So I need to fix this, but this had like a tuck spot area to it. There's another belly band. So if you were in the Bookmakers, you definitely got some cool stuff happening in there as well. Now that class is just $15 a month. You get no supplies with that. Occasionally I offer a kit. They're getting a kit for February to do a tea party Alice inspired journal from a Reader's Digest. So Reader's Digest take a while. I'm gonna look at, we have a little pocket here, and this is a pocket over here. So this book then will be ready for the auction. Okay. Now, let's get the purple journal. Let's get working on our purple journal. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Okay.
Purple journal's gotta be done. Doo-dah.
The boss has spoken in the other room. Oh, the doo-dah day. Oh, I just kicked that bin again with the tags in it. Oh, good gracious. Okay.
No, it's good Molly. Good golly.
Molly's not listening to you. Okay. So I bought some flowers. They're here somewhere, you guys. And we'll get to the flowers on the cover of this eventually. Here is the Ziggy Zaggies. There's flowers on this table somewhere. I did purchase some purple ribbons. Okay, so there's a grosgrain, a glitter, and just a sheer ribbon for doing, if you want to do a tassel. And I have some of that purple lace left that we did for the tie closure on this book right here. These pieces here are all of my ephemera pieces inside of here. And I'm going to set them up there. Okay. These are just papers from the kit that I printed onto cardstock so that I could use to do things inside of the book. Okay. Now, let's take a look here. Because the other day I was trying to show you guys how to make this cool piece that just, and we couldn't because I kept flubbing it. Well, now I know how to do it. So I think I shall show you how to do it, because I wanted to teach you the other day and didn't get a chance to. So this is the same size as the book here. What I am going to do is, it has a white border all around the edge. I think we're just going to trim that down a bit. So, how's everybody been today? Everybody been good? We went to the post office and I got an owie on my hand at the post office. I'm just saying. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to fold this in half, like so. My problem was, when I tried to do it before, I scored it in 4 places. You only need 3 folds for this to work, okay? And then you take this part here and you fold this up like so. Flip her over and fold this one up like so. Just like that, okay? So that it does this. It should be an upside down W. Your first journal's almost done. There's Miss Manny from Junk in the Trunk. She's in the house. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with it here. Although, remember, I have some in here that are upside down. That might be a better seat for this to live on. Let's see. Somewhere. It's in here somewhere. It's going to be a sneak attack, you guys. I really did here. We put it in upside down here. So this might be a good spot to put this. Now, I did say, oh, we could do it and we could make it that we're drying the flowers and that would be okay. But I got to tell you, it does bother me. So I say, let's do it. Okay. So what you want to do after you have those 3 folds is you're just going to glue this down completely. You're going to glue it straight on down. Okay. Make sure it's upside the right way. Upside the right way. And go right up to your edge and fold your page over on it. Make sure it's where it needs to be. Okay, like that. Then you're going to take this side here and you're going to glue this down completely. Insane, right? But for some reason, it works. What a mess. I know. It's a mess here. I mean, it is Wonkadoodle Wednesday. Let me just say, we could do that. All right. So take this page then, with that folded down, and fold this over on itself. So then that way, whenever you get to that page and you go to turn it, you're like, oh, look at how cool. Now, you could put some pockets with some tags, some different things all on the edges, whatever you like, right? Whatever you like. It's up to you. It's your book. All right, let's start in the beginning and see what else we want to do here. So we have pockets. We also have a ton of stuff to put into pockets. that we haven't even begun to scratch the surface on yet. We need the rain. Who needs the rain? All right. So we have, this is, woo, hello.
Sorry.
We have this beautiful collection, and we've done some secret tuck spots in this beautiful butterfly collection. Hang on, this is doing its own thing. It's doing whatever it wants to, you guys. I picked it up. That's what my problem was. When I picked it up, it flipped inside on itself. And there we go. Has a little butterfly charm. Right? We may have to take that out while we're working on it, you guys. It's got beautiful papers in the collection. Okay, so we got to this point. Let's just stop right there and let's get something cut for in there. Okay, so I have a lot of things printed. I like the polka dots. I do like the polka dots, you guys. Let's go with the polka dots. What do you say? Okay, my comments are not keeping up. I think she's saying it's a beautiful accordion. Thank you. Okay, here we go. My envelopes this time are 4 3/4 by 6 1/2. So I need 6 1/4 high, 6 1/4 inches high by 4 1/2. Okay, 4 1/2. Actually, we're going to go to 5. Okay, I'm going to take that. We're going to score this. If I can find my score tool. No. Now, how did it end up there? I'm just asking for a friend. Okay, instead of scoring a 1/2 inch over here, I'm going to score this at a 1/2 inch here. Okay, and we're going to fold this under. Just like so. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing with this. We're going to do 6 1/4. First of all, let's take this off some. 6 1/4. And then by 4 1/2. 4 1/2. And 4 1/2. Okay, and then this one here, we need to do 5 inches. 5 inches. And then we're going to score this one at a 1/2 inch here. Okay, now we're going to build some flips on each of these envelopes. Okay, so the one side of this envelope, instead of it being a pocket, it's got this kind of weird lippy thing having on. Oh, we have an active stars party. Y'all go. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to cover it. So we have, this one here is going to go here. And we're going to glue this down first. So take your piece and add some glue to your little flippy flapper. Okay. Glue your flippy flapper right along the edge of your envelope. Right there. Okay. We open up the flippy flapper. And we're going to add some, well, these are magnets and they're really strong, you guys. Like really, really strong magnets. All right. We're going to put 2 of these onto here that they're going to hold. Okay, so this has to be done strategically because you don't want them on the opposite side, like forcing it against each other. Okay, so here's this side here. We're going to put this on here like this. So I put I taped my magnet down. Then I put a piece of tape, sticky side up, and I dropped that magnet into place. So when I fold this over, it's going to grab that tape And now that magnet is going to be at the exact spot where it needs to be. Okay. And then all we got to do is cover this, and then we'll either mat this up or we'll find a really cool piece of ephemera to over the top of it. Okay. Thank you guys for the stars. I appreciate them so much. Not necessary, but always appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I actually cannot thank you guys enough. God has been really good to us this year so far in this business. And it's not even February yet. So now that's in place. Okay, and then the magnet will help to hold that down. Okay, so on this side over here, we don't want our magnets to be going wonkadoodle, okay? So what I'm going to do is, see how I dropped it into place so that it's going to hold right there like that? That's what I wanted to do. Okay, we're going to put this on here. Now we'll get back to that, okay? We're going to put this on first. I use neutral pH adhesive. If you see white, it's neutral pH. If you see clear, it's Fabri-Tac. But I gotta tell, I'm a glue snob, so I'm very particular about the kind of glues that I use for my books and my projects. Neutral pH adhesive is a bookbinding glue. Librarians use it to fix their library books. So if librarians trust it with their most prized possession, their library books, then why shouldn't we? I'm just saying, right? We should too. So that's why I use it. Now, I really like art glitter glue, but I'm allergic to it. Okay, no one has said anything about my hands. I'm just curious. My hands are green, guys. I was in the green dye today. All right, and then we're going to put this one on here. Look at how pretty that looks, though. It just looks so pretty against the rest of it. So, yeah, neutral pH. So that means it has a pH balance in it that's neutral, so it's safe for your photos. It's safe for your books, for your vintage restoration people use this Lineco product. Lineco product for their books. So, I mean, it must be pretty good glue, right? And I was very much a skeptical when I bought it, because I was like, I just don't know. Jimmy Woo, come on. So, all right, there we go. Now we have this cool page that will flip and flap, and it will flip open. So we just need to take a look. Do we want to put something over here that's going to cover the whole thing, or do we just want to put something kind of decorative? So let's see what we've got. We've got a lot. There's a lot in here, you guys. Oh, these might be cool to do there. All right, hang on a second. I have an idea. Let me get my punch. And we're going to punch out some circles. I'm going to punch out some circles that are just going to be kind of, I want them to be a little bit different than what I've already used there. Hold on. Let's go with this. So let's see. How many do I need? Let me decide this. I need one for here. What you got? Ah. One for the back side there. One for the other side. And one for the other side of that. Okay, this is going to be kind of cool. So I like interactive elements in my books, okay? That's no big secret. None at all, okay? I want that kit, but no way to print them. How do I get them? You have to talk to the designer. Sometimes the designers of the kits, they do offer like to print, but I got to tell you, either one, invest in a good printer if you're planning to get into doing a lot of printables, okay? I like the Epson EcoTank. You may not. That's a me thing. Staples, any office supply place, they will print for you. Can have them printed there. It's very easy. That's how I used to do it before all of, you know, this. Okay. So that's going to hold that down. Okay. Now it's covered. Let's go on this side. It's the same paper. I didn't realize that. That's okay. We're going to make it happen. You dyed paper today, Dottie? Go you. Did you learn from Bev? Is that who you learned from? Or did you just see it somewhere else that you just really, really loved doing, thinking you wanted to do it? Or is it just your own thing? You did your own thing? What'd you dye with? Tell us all the secrets. Did we get that Stars party? It still says it's active. I doubt it's still active. I'm so glad so many of you are here hanging out with us. Okay, so we're going to make a little booklet. See how this is got this pretty, and then we're going to decorate the front of the booklet. Okay, so let me just see. I think I can cut this down. Maybe some of you know exactly where I'm going at with this. Ooh. Scooch it over a bit, Jimmy. Oh, there we go. I'm going to cut as many straight of the lines as I can. I have to trim it up a bit. But now the only thing is when you print at Staples, or any of those places, ooh, I cut a little too much off there. That's okay. They don't print onto cardstock for you, where this is printed on cardstock. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Okay. Let me just get my scissors here. And I'm just rounding up the corners here, you guys. See the rounded corners? That's what I'm over here doing. I had a different plan for these, but we're just going to go with it. So if you needed to see where we did the cover on this, we did the cover on this over on YouTube last week. You can check that out. All of the videos that have anything to do with the Purple Journal will be in that playlist. Okay, so see, we have this writing space, and we're going to just fold this in half. And then what I'm going to do is something pretty from the collection we'll put on the front of these. On the back side, we're going to do magnets. And they're just going to live right on that spot. Who knew exactly what I was going to do there? Somebody knew that's what was coming. Here we go. Yeah, just right, for sure. Okay, whoops. Thought I was done, but I wasn't. Okay. And see, these are just going to fold. So what I was going to do is I was going to make little booklets out of them with writing paper in it. But now I've decided I want something different. Okay. So on the back sides of these, we're going to put magnets. So what you have to do is you have to get your book. And you have to drop your magnet to where it's going to go. Okay. Then get you your double-sided sticky tape if you didn't lose it. If you did, grab another one. I have so much of this stuff started. Yeah, it is kind of a cool idea. And then you have it to sort of do all the stuff with, right? To write on, to journal. So this has a little park bench on it. We're just going to sit this right onto here. Now, I don't care where that magnet lives on here, as long as it lives there, okay? I don't care if it was all the way up here. It doesn't matter. We're going to take this, and we're going to put it to the back side of this, that it's going to cover it. So it's okay if it's sort of out of place. It's on my left. Okay. I was like, what's on my left? See, I just need somebody in here to tell me where stuff is. Be like, Jimmy Lou, it's over on the other side of you. Okay. And now we're just going to cover this up. Just like so. Now it doesn't matter what that looked like, right? And that's going to go on there. So tell me in the comments. Window, cookies, canning jar. What do you want to see there? I love the window. I love the window, like the outlooks of the windows. And maybe that's what we should put here. Okay, so flipping this over and these super strong magnets. Again, just drop it into place. If I would have known for sure this is what I was going to do, I would have made sure those magnets on the inside were a little more centered. Here's this one. This one has the gazebo on the outside. The other one had the park bench. All right, and then just line it up where you want it on your page. Push that down. And then see, the sticky holds the magnet where it needs to be until you drop it where it's going. All right, and then the circles just cover up the sticky and the magnet on the back side. Let's see, Molly and Anita both like the window. Okay, you had a meeting? Is that it? We're all doing the same thing today? Nobody's going to be like cookies? Anybody want to throw a wrench in the works? I like the window. I think the window's also going to be kind of quick to cut out. Since I don't already have it cut out. Look at that. Cheryl wants the window. So now this is now functional in a couple of different ways. That pocket was not functional. This is functional because it has this. Now, if someone opens it and this is on the other side, it will still stick. Okay? You could do some journaling. You could add a photo there. It's okay. And then this is like this. And then this over here. So that pocket that was not functional because of that goofy little lippy thing didn't go right it's now functional. Right? All right, here we go. Window it is, you guys. Now, here's the next question. Window on both of them? Because that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking I want to do here. I think I want to put the window on both. Unless someone else tells me different. The arbor on the back. Do you mean this? Or the gazebo? We call these a gazebo. Talk to me. I like that for the back. I like the window on this part. Like this is the view out the front window coming up to the house. This is out the back courtyard type thing. You missed the goofy. What goofy? Oh, the goofy thing on the... What goofy? I have no idea what we're talking about. So I'm going to be live over on YouTube at 7 o'clock. And we are starting a brand new journal cover, you guys. And we are doing a Southwestern cowboy kind of theme. So look at how pretty that is. So, oh yeah, it was a envelope. And the pocket part, it had this weird thing on it. And it just didn't seat together. I just bought those envelopes. It didn't seat together very nicely. So those envelopes will get used for something else. So just like so. So we took something that was not functional. We gave it a place for you to journal. A place for you to add photos. Okay. Those magnets are strong. I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever that you can put something else in there and those magnets won't, they'll not work. You have to put something really... I did put the Southwest paper on there. So I do have some material. You gotta be there in order to see it. I'm gonna offer some up for sale tonight. So join us because we're gonna... Hi, Beverly. I missed talking to my friend today. I think we were both real busy. I do. I think we was just both real busy. We need to have a video chat soon. I have the baby on Saturday. What are you doing? I'm painting with the baby on Saturday. Did you guys hear that? I'm going to paint with the baby on Saturday. I'm so excited. Not live, but we're going to do a little Valentine's project. Yes, I know. Okay, so there's the little arbor everybody was talking about, the little brickwork. I think that's what you meant. Okay, so now we've got dysfunctional to functional, right? How cool. And again, if this gets opened, that's not going to go anywhere. Those magnets are going to hold in place. All right. One of the other things that we did was during prayer time the other night, we took one of these and made it into just something really pretty to go into the journal and that little pocket right there. So go me. Yay. I'm excited. I am very excited for how this book is turning out. You guys tell me what you think in the comments. All right, so this part here, I'm going to make some pockets that are going to house some tags, but I'm not going to do it today because I want to consider something. I may want to put the pockets out of the same stuff this is. There is a darker version, okay? If you've seen the book, there's the lighter version. So here's the darker version. So just slightly darker, make the pockets to put tags into. So that's going to wait until another time. All right, we're going to do kind of a cheater pumpkin eater thing here tonight. And all you need is some embroidery floss. Okay, so I got some embroidery floss. I had to. I'm not sure what happened to the other one. We have some ribbons. Where's my other one? Good gravy. I did have two, not kidding you. When I came in here, 2 different colors. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to make a tassel using this. And we're going to do it cheater pumpkin eater. Are you going to... Wait. We need your new... I don't know what we're talking about. 7 o'clock Eastern. I'm going to be live on YouTube tonight. Somebody was asking about auctioning the books. I always auction my books. I try putting them in the Shopify. You guys don't buy them. It's okay. You don't have to, but I'm just telling you that hasn't worked for me in the past. So we're just going to keep going with what works for us, which is this. All right. I was just looking to see if maybe I sat my other one down somewhere, but I didn't. I don't know what I did with it. Here it is. Okay, so I've got 2 of these, and we're just going to make a tassel. We're going to take this. This is not Bev's way of making a tassel. This is Jimmy Lou's cheater pumpkin eater way of doing it, okay? So we're going to take this off. Just one. Take one off for now. And then I'm going to take this. Ooh, I hate to do it. We're going to take this one off. And we're going to get a stringer. Okay, we want to start with a stringer. I haven't done one of these in so long, you guys. I don't know if it's going to work or not. All right. So we're going to take this and we're going to kind of separate it. You know how like these pull apart and then you have the kind of loops in the middle? Like that. Okay. So I'm just doing that with this one. And we're going to bazinga. Okay, just like that. And we have this top piece here. That's where our tassel part is going to start to go. All right, so we've got this piece here is going to tie it all up. We got a piece of lace, and I got all these ribbons that I don't know where I sat them down at. Oh, geez, they're right in front of me. Jimmy Lou. Thank you, Francis. So, yeah, the book will be for sale. Now, sometimes people will message me, and they'll say, Jimmy Lou, I really love that book. Can I buy it from you? I tell you what I expect for it to sell at auction, and then you can decide whether you want to get it or not. Oh, well, this is a very sheer, very purpley purple. And we're going to cut a piece of this. So this is Jimmy Lou's cheater way of making kind of a full-on, really pretty piece. Okay, so take, same thing here. We're going to just add this to it. Take those pieces off, find your center. Sometimes it comes really, really easy, like that one just did. Okay. And then down at the bottom, we're going to just trim that off, and we're going to add this to it. And this is all going to get floofed and fluffed and all of the stuff, okay? Can you hand sew the pages? For the journal, like the pages, or do you mean sew the signature in? Because I sew my signature in by hand always. These all came from Hobby Lobby, these ribbons, and they're very pretty. All of them are. So look at this one. So I went with all different color purpley purples. Okay, and we're going to make us a really cool. I'm going to put a piece of this because it's on the cover. Piece of that. Okay, this has some glitzy glitter. Paper pages, yeah, you can sew them on a sewing machine. You can sew them by hand if you want to. I mean, that's a you thing. I hardly ever sew my pages, although you can. Okay, so we're just kind of mooching it up, smooching it up. Just smooch it, smooch it, smooch it. All right. I'm going to put probably 2 of each of these ribbons in there just because they're pretty. And it'll make it nice and full and floofy to do all of the things. Okay. So there is all of that. Then take your piece that you have here, and we're going to pull it really, really tight so that none of our stuff is going to come out. Woo! This is how Jimmy Lou does it. Whether it's right or whether it's wrong, I don't know. All right, nice and tight. Here's this part here. And then we're just going to pull this down, and we're going to just floof. You can take a hairbrush and you can brush it if you want to. Flip things around if you want to. Shake it up, baby. So sometimes you got to play with them, and you just got to intermix them and pull them and do all of the things to separate them out. Okay, but that's how you can do a kind of a tassel, like the cheater pumpkin eater way. Okay, so I just, then here's what I do. I yank a piece of this stuff out. Again, my way. Oh yeah, if you want to sew on a pocket or something like that, you can do it by hand. Listen, there are no rules to junk journaling, except there's one exception to that no rules thing. You gotta sew your signature in right. Otherwise it could fall out. But the decorating, all of the extra things inside, that's all you. You do you. If you want to crochet the edge of your pages, then by all means, girl, you crochet the edge of your pages. If you want to make a tassel, not like I just did, but Bev's way, you do you. But I just think these turn out really pretty. Okay, so I saw on Bev's page that you don't have a sewing machine. That's okay. You don't have to sew at all. You can actually buy stamps that look like sewing, like you sewed it, if you want to. Okay, so someone on Bev's page was asking about, well, how do you put things, tassels onto your books? I'm about to show you my personal way of doing it. But you guys do you, okay? However you want to. Now, on a cloth book, I don't use the little grommet things, okay? I use listen, you guys, it's fabric. It's easy peasy. Take your eye pin, your bulb pin, sorry, not your eye pin, your bulb pin. You can, if it's not a real thick jute, okay? You can use embroidery floss to sew in a signature. This is just seam binding. We sewed this one in using seam binding. So you can use jute. It could be a little rough on the pages, so just use caution. Okay, so I'm just going to take this and we're going to stab it right through there. And then my tassel is now a part of my thing. Now, I don't add the charms and stuff to my tassels that Cynthia does or that Bev does. I make beaded charms, and we'll make beaded charms for this book another day because I don't have the time today. This is going to tie up closed over here then. And then I have some pretty purple flowers somewhere. Somewhere I put my purple flowers, you guys. I'm not entirely 110% sure where I stuck them, but they're here somewhere. So I do have purple flowers to go on the cover, and we'll work on that later. So we're going to add some pretty floral pieces. We're going to add some beadwork to our here, okay? So, you do you, all right? If you want to add beads onto your pieces, put some beads on there. You can. I brought some beads in here in case I felt inspired to do some beadwork. These came from Temu. I don't really... So far, anytime I bought beads from Temu, I thought I was getting a lot more than I got. And they ended up in my bead bar stuff. So, after I used them here. But I do have some pretty other ones. I have some clear ones we could use. I do have some, these are black. This isn't really going to match this, but you get my feel. You can pick up beads anywhere. And if you're not a beading person, you can attach your beads directly from your, watch me pull this and make a fibber out of me. Usually these are tied up pretty good. Hang on. That you can take them out, usually. It's going to make a liar out of me this time. Yeah, they're not tied together. Usually they're tied together in a knot from the factory, and you can just pin these right on there if you like. So now I got to put these in a container. So, not a big deal. Not too big of a deal. Well, they're not going to come off too easy. They have that thing at the top there. But, yeah, you could just right on there if you wanted to. If they were purple, I'm just showing you how to do it because it's easy. Okay, 7 o'clock tonight. You guys, if you're coming, you can see the fabric I'm going to use. I need space, so I'm going to be cleaning this stuff off. You can see the fabric I'm going to be using. They are placemats, and I do have extra for that will be for sale. So if you want to get in on it, you can. Oh, I was like, oh, I thought I found my purple flowers, but I didn't. But guys, why didn't somebody stop me yesterday when I was doing my signature and I totally forgot that lady that Bev sent me? It's buried here, you guys. Oh, I'm not even sure where it's at now. There was a lady and it had the 2 pages and oh, she was so pretty and I forgot to put her in the signature. So we're going to use her for some ephemera. You heard me right. There is not faith journaling tonight. I'll be doing faith journaling tomorrow night. And then Cynthia and I should be getting back on a schedule of back and forth with it. So I'm going to actually be working on my word of the year journal in faith journaling tomorrow, so we can talk about what that kind of stuff looks like and all of the stuff. So thank you for asking. So tomorrow, there'll be faith journaling tomorrow. Okay? Cynthia just hasn't bounced back yet from all of the things, and I'm trying to do as much as I can as often as I can. So but yeah, we'll see how that goes. All right, you guys have a good rest of your night. Anybody can watch tonight. Yes. I'm gonna need somebody. Let me see if I can ask Molly. If someone has like trouble, you can post it. I'm gonna post it on the page when I get live on my computer. I'll post it so that way you guys can come watch. Okay. Follow, make sure you're a subscriber, following, get all of the alerts over there because it should tell you when I'm live, okay? So I will see you then. Hey guys, remember to always be kind because you never know what someone's going through. This might look good on this book. All right, I'll see you tonight at 7. YouTube. Be there, be square. No, really, come hang out. It's going to be a rodeo of a good time, all right? See you soon. Bye, guys.